Welcome back to another episode of Insight from Above. And today, again, we have another interesting subject we're going to talk about, which is the Reiki. I know a lot of people out there, they know what the Reiki is. Some do, some don't. For whom that they don't know what Reiki is, it is a treatment, but with actually nothing. Not with nothing, but we work with the energy of the person. And right now, in so many hospitals, doctors, actually surgeon, heart surgeon, neurosurgeon, a lot of the big doctors, they're actually finding the benefit of the Reiki after people having surgery. I had a little documentary by Dr. Oz. I'm sure everybody knows who Dr. Oz is. And in one of the hospitals in United States of America, some people had heart surgery. So they took a group of people that had heart surgery and they did some Reiki treatment on them. And the other people, they didn't do any Reiki, they just give them the medication. The people that actually received the Reiki, they were healing much faster after their surgery. So today we have Darquise Leduc with us. Hi Darquise, how are you doing?
I'm fine,
Thank you so much for coming and accepting the invite. Darquise is a Reiki master and she has many experience under her belt. So Darquise, how long you been practicing Reiki?
My first class of Reiki was in 2004, but at that time I was doing Reiki only on myself.
So just for yourself?
For myself.
Okay.
I never thought at that time that I would use it on somebody else. No. I did Reiki a bit on my husband and my children, but it was really for myself.
For yourself.
Yeah.
This is how you started the Reiki.
Yes.
So just for the people that they don't know what the Reiki is, what's the background of the Reiki? What they come from?
Well, it's Yuzui. He's the one that we know the most about him. Mm-hmm. He was looking for something in his life, and he went on a mountain for meditation for 21 days, and at the end of the 21 days, he was struck by lightning, just as if it was lightning. And when he woke up from that, he had the
a vision, premonition.
He received something.
Yeah.
And it was energy, and he felt so good because during the 21st day that he was there, he was not eating. It was only water. He was really.
So he was fasting.
Yes. Also, so and he was looking for something, so that's why he went there, and so when he woke up, he felt so well. He felt
energized.
Yes, energized. Before that, he felt like almost dying because he had no food. Oh. So he felt so good. He ran down the mountain and he stubbed his toe. So like everyone, he grabbed his foot.
Yeah.
And that's how he realized that even with the Reiki, he had also received not the power, but the healing with it.
He discovered the healing.
He had also received that also, yeah, at the same time.
But isn't it the Reiki is the energy?
Yes.
Okay, the energy. When I say energy, it's also the chakras of the body or just the energy of the body? Because we have the chakras.
Yes.
Do you work with the chakras as you do the Reiki?
I focus more on the overall body.
Okay.
And because I just become an empty channel. So, and I connect to the universal energy. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm using. I'm not using my energy and I'm not using the person's energy. I'm just connected to the universal energy. And because we are touching, we are connected. Yeah. So the energy goes into in your body also.
Okay.
So,
okay.
And eventually, the Reiki will go exactly where it's needed.
Where you need it.
If it's the chakras or if it's an organ that is in need, well, it will go there. I don't really have to guide the energy. The energy will know where to go and what to do.
So let's say you are in a session of Reiki, you're doing Reiki on somebody, and because you're into the universal energy, the divine energy, I can call it too, because universal divine energy, and is your hand, let's say I'm your client and you're doing Reiki on me, and I have, let's say, pain in my leg, but I never told you that I do have pain in my leg. Would you be able, or would you be guided to the pain of the person that you're doing Reiki on?
No, I am. At the beginning, no. I had no idea. Like I was like everybody. I didn't have any special skills. I was like everybody, and everybody can learn Reiki. You don't need to have a special gift. No, everybody will learn. But eventually, you will be more aware of what you are giving or what you are sensing. So yes, now I'm able to know more. So I will have an idea that, oh, maybe this part of the body is more in need. But even when I was not aware of that, Reiki
does work on the bobo of the person without even you knowing that bobo.
Yeah.
So you do the Reiki treatment, but you also teach Reiki, correct? Yes. So if somebody is, and how many courses or how many classes for somebody to be able to actually practice the treatment, to give treatment to somebody else?
Only level 1.
Only level 1.
Only level 1 is
the base.
It's the base, and it's the only thing that you really need if you want to become a Reiki master. Well, there's at least 3 levels, and really there's 4, because level 3 there's 2. Also, there's part.
There's 2 parts in level 3.
And 3B. Yes.
Okay. And how long? But in the first level, you don't receive the signs, because there is a special signs in the Reiki?
They are given to you in your head and in your hands, but not to be used. So you don't know, you don't learn them.
Oh.
But you receive them.
So as you're initiating people, as people learning the first level, even if they don't know the sign, you already transmitting these signs to them without their knowledge, kind of
through the attunement. That's how we open the channel.
The channel for.
And after that, a person is always connected. They only have to think about Reiki, and Reiki will start to flow.
And how let's say you're about to give a session to somebody. You have to prepare yourself. It's just like me doing reading for somebody. I have to prepare myself as a person. Yes. So do you have to fast before? Do you have to eat light? No. You don't have to change.
It's depending on yourself, but really you don't have to.
Okay.
And you don't have even to be in a meditative state to give Reiki to somebody else. It's for sure that if you do prepare yourself with a meditation and take care of yourself, you might feel more energy. But it doesn't mean it will be better.
Okay.
So if you are in a hurry and somebody comes to you, okay, it's urgent. They need something. They are either in a big pain, or they have a headache, a migraine, or something else, something like that. Well, don't say, "Oh no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready."
Yeah.
If you're able to give 5 minutes Reiki.
So what in that case? What do you have to think of?
Reiki.
Just Reiki. So if you
and you have the intention of helping.
The intention in your heart, right?
In your
Because
heart.
I did level 1 Reiki with Darkis because she's a Reiki master. Unfortunately, the second level, it seems like I cannot get there for whatever reason. But I always question myself, like you know, I'm a medium and I see things, I feel things from people, and when I see somebody, I said, well, I'm not ready for the Reiki, even if I have level 1, but it's like, I'm not ready. I have to, you know, just like I do readings and I have to prepare my soul and my spirit. I don't have to do that. It's like you come to me, all I have to say, okay, I need my Reiki now. I'm gonna give that person,
Yes.
and automatically the energy is activated.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
We're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back. And here we are again with Darkis Leduc regarding the Reiki. So, did you ever had cases where people had surgery or they were going through some sort of treatment and came to you just to have the Reiki to help them go through whatever they're going through?
I remember a lady came. She was receiving chemo for cancer, and she came a couple of times to just to have more energy and to be able to continue in between her treatment.
Because
she
when
felt-
depleted,
Yes.
and she needed more energy.
Exactly.
So in between chemo, she used to come to you for a Reiki treatment,
Yes.
and that was helping her to move forward or give her energy
Yes.
to continue her treatment.
Yes, it helped her. It helped.
It helped.
Yes.
So, can the Reiki help somebody with emotional issues?
Yes, it could.
And how this will work with the person?
It would calm, bring peace, and self-confidence, and even help them to take a step back from external events.
Mm-hmm.
And in that way, after that, they are able to choose something else. Instead of always doing the same thing and reacting the same way to that situation, well, eventually with Reiki, even if they do it on themselves, like if they came for a class and after that they would do Reiki on themselves, they would regain the capacity of love themselves. Also.
That's one thing I never really tried, is to do Reiki on myself. And how does it work when you do Reiki on yourself? I mean, you know, you're trying to move this divine energy or the universal energy, but you're the one with the bobo. So how can somebody with the bobo help? You know what I mean? It's like, I never tried it. That's why I had to ask that question.
That I can't really talk about it because that's what I was doing.
Okay, this is how you started.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For me, it was the emotional and the physical.
Okay.
So lots of little. Sometimes they were not that
They were not
little, but I was able to get rid of them, especially the physical one. Like if I had either an infection, I would be able to lie down and just hold myself. I didn't have to do all the hand position. I was just holding my hands.
Holding yourself.
Yeah, and connecting to the universal energy. And like the Reiki would flow through me, and I felt so peaceful. I would lay there, if I could, half an hour, if not 15 minutes, and the issue would be gone.
Would be gone. So when you do Reiki on yourself, all you have to do is just, like, I'm trying to understand. Do you think about the Reiki, like you open the channel of your
connect.
spirit, actually,
Just connect.
and just connect.
Just connect to the energy that is surrounding you.
So once this energy reach you, do you feel any physical change? Does your hand come warm? Does your body come warm?
When it was myself, no.
No.
I had, like, there was no warmth.
In your hands.
But people will tell me if I do Reiki on
Yes.
you or somebody else, they will tell me that my hands are so warm and
Yeah.
even hot. But for me, even if I do it, I don't feel that warmth. I just feel the intensity. That's what I'm feeling.
Your hands feel intense.
Yes.
Okay.
I just feel that. And if I feel that it's in need, I will feel the tingling. But for myself, it's true that at that time, I was not really in tune maybe with my skills or my
experience.
Probably, yeah. So maybe that's why I was not aware of that. So for me, I was more aware of the peacefulness and the way I was just relaxed. And because of that, well, Reiki was working without anything stopping it. So
also, you do Reiki at distance Reiki.
Yes.
So let's say you're in Ottawa and you have somebody in Montreal, for example.
Yes.
You'll be able to send this Reiki to that person, even if that person is not front of you or in the same city as you.
Yes.
And you tried it, I'm sure.
Oh yes.
And does it work?
Yes, it does.
Does the person call you and say, "Hey, Darkis, I felt your Reiki"?
Yes.
They do, huh?
Yes.
So the energy, and this is the energy. This is the universal energy. This is the energy that moves everything, right?
Yes.
So, and we're all connected by that energy too.
I was going to say that we are already connected.
We are already connected by this energy. So all we have to do is just, and your intentions, right?
Yes.
Your intention has to be in a good way.
Well, yeah, Reiki comes from your heart.
The heart.
Exactly.
From the heart.
Yeah.
You said something at the beginning that when you do Reiki, you empty yourself completely. What does this do to you or the person that's going to receive the Reiki?
It's only because you just take the ego out of it.
The ego.
Because you're not the healer.
No.
You're just letting the energy go, flow through the other person, and that's what's healing.
So
It's the Reiki that is healing.
It's the Reiki. So you're only the vessel or the the intermediary between the person and actually that universal energy that flows. And like you said, everybody can do Reiki.
Everybody can learn.
Everybody can learn.
Oh, yeah.
So the maximum, let's say, I can have level 1 and I can practice Reiki, but I cannot work. Like I cannot.
Yes,
I can with level 1.
Yes.
So why do we take level 2 and level 3?
Level 2, you receive the signs and you are able to use them for the distant healing.
For the distance healing.
Yes.
So if you're hands-on, you don't need these signs.
You don't really need them. It will only amplify.
If you know the signs.
Yes.
So if you want to become a Reiki master, then you have to have the full course, which is level 1, 2, and 3A and 3B.
Yes.
So
That's the Yuzui Reiki.
if you want to become a Reiki master.
Yes.
Level 1, if somebody wants to have level 1, how much will be? If they come to you and they want to take a level 1, how much that will be?
Well, with me, it's $175.
$175.
Yes,
for the first.
For the first level, and it's a full day class.
It's a full day class.
It's a full day class.
How long did the person need to wait between the first class, the second class?
It's up to them, and sometimes the level 1 and level 2 are teach in the same weekend.
Also, it's 2 days and you take 1 and 2.
Yes.
Okay, from 2 to 3, because 3 is 2 parts, from 2 to 3, do you have to wait? Do you have to practice before you take the last level?
Well, for myself, I think so. I don't, maybe don't that you have to, but
It's better.
I think so.
Just to give you a chance to practice, right? Yeah. To give the people to get the feel of it, and so if people wanna get a hold of you, how can they get in touch with you? Do you have a website? Do you have
no, I don't have a website. I have my cards are at a boutique here in Rockland.
So you have a phone number?
Yes.
Okay, what's the phone number where people can reach you?
613
Yeah.
619 1633. That's my cell.
613 619
1619.
1619. This is your, no. 1633. She doesn't call herself often. I don't remember my phone number. I remember everybody's number. So it's 613 619 1633. We're gonna get it right at the end. I'm sure we will. So and you don't have an email that people, they just call you and
Yes.
you
They could also reach me on Facebook.
on Facebook.
On Facebook, or they could call also at Envy Spa and Massage in Rockland.
MV Spa and Massage in Rockland too.
On
So
Laurier Street.
okay, so on Laurier Street. I don't have the phone number, but you can
613-446 9090.
Here you go, 613-446-9090. This is at MV Spa where Darkis give her treatment, or you can reach her at 613-619-1633. That's her cell phone. And I know, because the numbers sometimes, it's like, oh my God, I forgot my phone number. I don't call myself often, that's for sure. So that's, and you are situated here in Rockland, so people don't have to go too far. If somebody wants to take, let's say, level 1 or level 2 Reiki, but you have only one person, would you give the class for only one person? So you do accommodate the clients
And
too?
I do teach either in French or in English.
So it's bilingual, the service also. So if you need English or French, Darkis will help you with that. So what would you recommend, even if somebody's healthy, what the Reiki will help with? Mentally, emotionally? Does it heal all of the aspect of the human body kind of thing?
It could.
It could.
It could.
Does a person has to be open for the Reiki to work on them? No. It's true, because somebody, oh, Reiki, what's this? I don't know what Reiki is, and you try to do it. I didn't feel anything. Do you ever get that?
Oh yes.
You do, eh?
Oh yeah.
So what do you do with people like this?
Eventually, I just tell them to wait a couple of days, sometimes a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then they will have a sense of something is changed.
Okay.
And if it's not themselves, it's somebody else that might tell them, oh, you are not acting the same way as you used to be.
Really?
Yes.
So people do notice that changes too. So Reiki, like I said before, more and more people are discovering the benefit of Reiki and how it helps the body, especially a trauma, for example. Somebody has an accident with a lot of body pain. Can they come in and see you? Can you be able to put them at ease, kind of thing? I know you're not a doctor, but working with the energy kind of thing.
Well, the only thing is that I can't promise the outcome of the session. The only thing I can promise is that it's going to be gentle and very relaxed. The rest is up to their body.
Their body will actually work with the energy.
Yeah.
And you don't have to touch the person if
No,
they
I
don't
don't.
want to be touched.
No.
So even if they are front of you, and I'm sure you do ask them before if you can touch. Yes.
I do.
And some people don't like to be touched. It's okay also, the flow of energy,
Yes.
even if you're not touching the body.
I will work in the aura.
In the aura, okay.
In the aura.
Yeah.
So, and the energy will travel.
From the aura to the body, to the
And
place.
even sometimes, if there might be some issues in the aura, and by working in the aura, well, I will help prevent this going in the body.
So through the aura, it can penetrate the body with the energy, and it's fascinating. It's fascinating because we have everything in this body. We have everything to heal yourself. Emotionally, physically, and mentally. I think. I hope you did enjoy our session today with Darkise Leduc. Thank you so much, Darkise.
Thank you, Mary.
And you're welcome. My pleasure. And I hope that you enjoyed it. You can, if you haven't tried Reiki, I would recommend at least try it once and see how it feels. If you're going into surgery, if you're coming out of surgery, if you have body ache, body pain, I experience that. I go to Darkise for Reiki, and I know that it makes a big difference. And it does help the body and the mind and the spirit especially, because when you empty your body from all the negativity and all the restriction that we put on ourselves, you feel free, your body feels free, and also your soul feels free. And by feeling free, bobos go away, and that's what we're trying to do, is let your body be as healthy as it can. Until we see each other again, I will say namaste. Namaste to everybody. Thank you for coming. God bless.